guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something very different. I don't think I've ever done this here on my channel. I've never done this. So I'm going to be doing a mukbang. I don't even know how you would say that, and my hair is not cooperating today. But I'm going to be doing a mukbang slash story time all in one. I did ask you guys on Insta stories what you guys wanted to see, and the majority of you guys wanted to see the story time video, so I just thought I'd share 2 story times and a mukbang all in one, because I don't know how to do either or. So if you like these kind of videos, by giving this video a big thumbs up. A little disclaimer though before we start, I am the type of person that hates watching other people eat. I hate watching people eat with their mouth like open, like chewing with their mouth open. I can't deal with that. I don't even do that, so it's like, I'm gonna come on camera and do that. I mean, I guess that's the purpose of a mukbang, I don't know. So today I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I have my water because y'all know me. I do have a jar of pickles. I like to eat my hot Cheetos with pickles. I know it's something like so random. Also, today's video is not like a regular mukbang where I'm gonna eat like food and stuff. I mean, I'm gonna eat food, but not like a whole meal. I'm actually just gonna have my snack, which is hot Cheetos with lemon, tahini, a pickle on the side, garlic, salt, and raw shrimp. I know that sounds so disgusting to a lot of you guys. I know. I get this all the time from my friends, like, oh my god, that is the nastiest, most gross snack I have ever heard. And I totally understand it because, I mean, hello, I'm eating raw shrimp, but it's something that I grew up eating, and I don't know, like, I like it. It's kind of sort of like aguachiles, which is like a famous dish in Mexico, but not sort of, because I'm not gonna like season them. It's just weird, you guys, but it's raw shrimp. I'll show you guys in a minute what I mean. If you'd like to join, don't forget to subscribe in the link below. I also do like tutorials. This is the first time I do this, so please let me know if this is something that you guys would want to see. I'm gonna tilt the plate, but it is like raw shrimp, like completely raw shrimp. I obviously did wash this and everything, and yeah, so I'm just gonna eat and share 2 story times with you guys. This is delicious. First story time is actually the day me and my friend got drugged at the club, and then the second one is a stalker slash creeper customer that I had that literally wanted me to wear a yellow dress because I reminded him of his dead wife. And I'll get to the whole story in like a second. I'm gonna try to like bring it, make it short so you guys could like, I don't know, understand. Here goes the first shrimp, you guys. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I cannot eat and talk at the same time. Like, that's not me. But I'm gonna do it for the sake of the video. So this night, me and my 2 friends were going to the club. Okay. And if you guys are from Vegas, I love going to Blue Martini. So me and my friend get a Blue Martini, which is Blue Martini's signature drink. And before I get into the video, keep in mind that I don't like beer. I'm just not like a fan of beer. I prefer vodka, and like, I usually don't get drunk with 1, 2, or 3 drinks. Like, I get a little tipsy until like the 4th drink. They're mixed drinks with vodka, that's what I like. They don't get me drunk or anything like that. So we had one and we were dancing, we were having a good time or whatever. And then one of my friends disappears, like always. She's watching this, she knows who she is. She always leaves us. She just goes, finds friends, you know, she's just very sociable, whatever. And she was outside of because the club has like an, how would you call it? Like an outside bar. So she was outside the outside bar. No, she was outside the bar having a drink with other people. And Me and my friend, my other friend, I don't even know like how to say this without saying names, if that makes sense. So the one that left outside, we're gonna say her name is Jen. And the one that stayed inside with me, we're gonna say her name is Sally. So me and Sally are at the bar inside and we're having our drink or whatever, you know, just watching people dance because we're those bitches at the bar not dancing. And my friend, the one I was with, recognizes two guys or whatever, and the guys recognize her. And they were older guys, and I can't talk and eat at the same time. That I can't do that. Oh my god. But anyways, the guys recognize her or whatever, and they say hi, whatever. They introduce ourselves or whatever. And I guess these two older guys are owners of another club here in Vegas. So, you know, we're being nice, you know, just hi or whatever. And we're talking to them, and by this time around, my drink was already halfway. But it was like the ice was completely melted, you know, and it just tasted bad. These guys start telling us like, oh, you guys want to go to my club? One of the guys was like, hey, you guys want to go to my club? I have banda over there. And I was like, no, you know, because we can't leave my other friend. Like, we're here all three and we all three have to go. And she doesn't like that. So, so they kept insisting. Guys, no, let's go over there. I have VIP over there, you know, and we have banda and whatever. And I can tell my friend like, no, you know, let's just go because they keep bugging us. And then the guy offers to buy us a drink. He's like, hey, do you guys want a drink? And I was like, yeah. I was like, sure, because in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, they're owners of another club. They're probably mature, you know, because they're old. I don't know what I thought, honestly. Like, never take a drink from anyone, no matter what you think of them. And I told my friend, I'm like, we're gonna get the drink and we're just gonna bounce. Like, we're gonna go find my other friend, Jen, and we're just gonna go kick it with her. And she was like, okay. So I don't know at what moment, at what point did these guys shove something inside the drink, because honestly I didn't see anything. I don't know, maybe like the bartender, you know, like you know what I mean, like they know, they're guys, they know what to do. And I didn't see, and I wasn't too far from the bar, but I wasn't like staring at them, you know, like when they were buying me my drink, because I don't know, I just thought that was rude to like stare at them. So he gives us the drink or whatever. We're drinking it, and I'm like, okay. I tell my friend Sally, I'm like, you know what? Let's go find, you know, Jen or whatever. And let's just leave them there, you know. So we tell the guys like, oh, we're gonna go to the bathroom. We'll be right back. And they're like, okay. So we go to the bathroom and we go like to the back of the, through the back of the nightclub or whatever, and then we find Jen. And I'm drinking that drink, and I was already like halfway through the drink, and I started feeling so dizzy. Keep in mind that this was my second drink, and the first one I didn't even finish it, like it was halfway. So there wasn't a point for me to like feel like that, you know? And I've always drank blue martinis, so like I know that they don't get me drunk like that. I was feeling super sick. I told my friend Jen, the one that was outside, I'm like, I feel really bad, like I feel nauseous, I feel dizzy, like extremely dizzy, to the point where I felt like I was just not there anymore. Like I felt like I wanted to sleep, you know? And I felt like I was gonna knock out at like any moment out of the club. Right then, I was conscious, like I was so scared for my life, and I'm like, you know what, like I need to get home, So I started telling my friends like I need to get home, And my other friend started feeling dizzy too. And so Jen was like, what happened? Like, who gave you that drink? And I was like, Stacy's friends, they're owners of a club or whatever, and they bought us drinks. And Jen asks us, like, what guys? And then we tell them, like, from what nightclub they were. And she was like, what the fuck? Why are you drinking that? You're not supposed to drink that. Like, they put something in your drink. This is what these guys are known for at the club. They drug women out, you know, and take them with them or whatever. And I was like, I started like, I don't know, like, what I started to feel, but I was like, I can't do this. Like, they're gonna kidnap me. They're gonna take me. You know, like, I started, like, panicking. I was like, I need to get out of here. And my friend, the one that I was with, she started to feel, you know, sick too. And my friend that was outside, Jen, she was like, I used to work, because my friend used to work at all these nightclubs, and she's like, I used to work at this nightclub, and they're friends with the other owner of the nightclub. She's like, I saw them once try to put something in my drink, and I told them, like, I wasn't gonna drink that. And since that day, I guess they don't fuck with her. But she didn't know who we were talking to inside, because she was outside and we were inside, you know? So I didn't know. That's like the only club I go to, so I didn't know like what was going on. And I was like, I need to get home. I can't be here. She's like, stop drinking that. I was already like halfway through the drink, and it got me so bad. I was like, I cannot do this. So I was like, we need to get home now. So we get ready, whatever. As we're walking out to the door, I start feeling really like light, and I see the two guys coming, and I got so paranoid. Like, I started panicking. I was like, I cannot do this. Like, what am I doing here? Like, I started thinking so many things. Like, I thought I was gonna get kidnapped. I don't know. It was bad. So when I get home, I start throwing up, like really bad throwing up. Everything was like spinning so bad. Like, I have never gotten drunk with 2 drinks, not even 1, not even 3. And so for me to feel so sick was like, what happened to me? And I just started feeling so nauseous, and I started throwing up. Like, I made a complete mess in my restroom. And long story short was, the next morning when I woke up, I was in the restroom asleep in the floor, and I was like, I don't remember what happened. Like, when I got home and I was throwing up, like, I don't remember why I didn't make it to the bed. Like, I don't know what happened. So that was like the day we got drugged, because that has never happened to me, and I am old, you know, to know. And I also grew up where my aunt has always like taught me, like, never get a drink from anybody, no matter who it is. Like, anybody, don't do it. 1 or 2, she would always tell me, like, if you go to the restroom or wherever you go, take your drink with you. Like, never leave your drink alone. And that has always been me. Like, I've always been very responsible when I go out. Like, I know, you know? But my innocent self thought, because these guys are old and they're so mature and they're owners of a club, like, they know, you know? Like, they're not gonna disrespect us like that. Bitch, I don't know what they wanted to do to us. I don't know if they wanted to rape us. I don't know if they wanted to kidnap us. I don't know what they wanted to do, but they didn't want to do anything nice. I told you that. Take that advice from me. And moving on to the second story time, which also leads to never trust anyone. And I don't understand why I don't understand not to trust people like that. Like, I'm just that girl, you know? Okay, so this was like, I want to say like 2 years ago. I used to work at a cell phone store, and I had a customer that would go, I want to say he would go like 3 times a week, every single week. 3 times a week, like, I don't even know how many times a day he would go. Like, he would just go so much to the store. it was either because he had a problem on his phone, to pay a bill, or just random things with his phone that sometimes I was like, bro, like, you cannot tell me you do not know how to look for a keypad, or, you know, and I would always help him. This was like a super old guy. I believe I want to say he was like around 60, if not like 70. I don't know, he was just older. Or maybe like 50. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't know how old he was, but he was old, you know? And my stomach is like growling. I think it's because too much chili, huh? So like after like the 4th month, I want to say, it was like the first time that he tipped me. I remember he tipped me a gift card. Because throughout like the first couple months that he would go to the store, we would talk, you know, like he would ask me questions and, you know, just being nice. And he knew that I had a boyfriend. So after like the 3rd, 4th month, I want to say, he gifted me a gift card from Outback. And he was like, oh, here, this is for you because you always help me. He's like, go have some lunch with your boyfriend. And I was like, oh, you know, like, thank you. I thought he was being nice. Like, that's what I thought. So I was like, yeah, you know, like, let me get that gift card, you know, let me go grab a steak or whatever. Months passed by and it was around Christmas time, and he knew it was my birthday around that time. And he gifted me, and in between that time, like, he would still keep going to the store like non-stop. And sometimes I would hide from him because I was just like, oh, I'm not in the mood today. You know, when you're at work and you're just like, that customer again. Yeah, sometimes I would hide in the bathroom, like, I'm just not gonna deal with him, you know? And it was around Christmas time, and he gifted me a little, what was it? It was like a little ornament, I wanna say, for my desk. It was really cute or whatever, you know, and I was like, okay, thank you. And he gifted me a letter, like a little card, I don't remember what it said. And I thought he was just being nice. So after Christmas, I want to say around like February, this was already like a year and some that, you know, he had been going to the store. The guy, takes me an envelope with a $100 bill inside. And he's like, this is for you for helping me or whatever. And I was like, no, like, I cannot take that, you know, like, that's $100 bill. Like, I'm just not that type of person, you know? So I was like, nope, you know, like, I have to set it straight. I was like, I cannot take this $100 bill. Like, I appreciate, you know, you coming back to me and, you know, buying from me or whatever. And, you know, there's a big difference between a gift card to go have lunch between $100 bill. Like, no, you know? And it got to the point where I got so uncomfortable since that day that since that day forward, I did not want to help him out. And I told my coworker, I was like, hey, you know what, like, this and this is going on, like, can you help me out? And so my coworker, he's really big, and he was like, hey, you know, like, our boss got mad because you came here and, you know, you try to give her a $100 bill. He was like, yeah, it was just a tip, whatever, you know? And my coworker's like, please just don't tip her anything anymore. If not, she's gonna get fired. So I was like, whew, like, hopefully he understands, you know? So like the following week after that happened, he came back. This guy came back to the store, and he literally, this is literally what he said, and it is something that panics me. It's something that scares me. Like, I don't know, people are crazy, and people are crazy is where I'm gonna leave it at. Like, you do not know, you just don't know, and you just cannot trust anyone. This guy comes back, and he has an envelope in his hand. And I immediately, when I saw the envelope, I was like, you know what? I cannot take anything. If you have money in there, I'm not going to take it. And he's like, okay, just don't take the money, but can I ask you for a really big favor? And I was like, what? Like, at this point, I was already, like, shaky, you know? I was like, no, this guy's, like, kind of, like, weird. Like, why would he even give me $100? You know, like, no. So he's like, can I ask you for a huge favor? And I was like, what? And then he was like, Oh, no, I'm lying to you. Prior to what I'm going to tell you right now, he brings me his phone and he wanted me to send a picture to somebody of him in like underwear. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I can't touch your phone. I can't send it. You know, like, I'm sorry. If you want to wait for my guy coworker, he can do it for you. Because I was so disturbed at this point. I was like, bro, like, he literally wants me to see his dick or something. So I was like, nope, it's just not gonna happen. I was out of it. Like, I did not want to help him anymore. I didn't feel comfortable, and you're gonna get these kind of customers, like creepy ass customers, if you're working in sales, retail, whatever, you know, like there's gonna be creepy people out there. So anyways, back to where I was at. So this was later, like a week later, and he comes back and he's like, for the favor or whatever, and I was like, yeah, what is it? And then he was like, he whispered in my ear, yo, like he was like, he didn't whisper, like, but he just like got really close to me to tell me. But my coworker was there, because I always told my coworker after that first incident with the $100 bill, I was like, just don't leave me alone with him, like don't go to the bathroom, don't leave me alone. And he was there, you know, like listening, and the old guy just leans over to me and he was like, can I ask you if you can wear a yellow dress to work, because you remind me so much of my wife that passed away. I don't know what you guys are going to say. I don't know if this is like I'm sorry for him, I'm sorry what you're going through, but to me, this was the creepiest shit anyone has ever done to me or said. Or I immediately said, this is it, I am not helping you anymore, you cannot come back into my store, like you are not welcome back. I am sorry, but I might have sounded like a total bitch, but I panicked, you guys. I went out of it. I was like, he did not just tell me to wear a fucking yellow dress to work. Like, I cannot wear dresses to work, one. And then two, I would never wear a yellow dress to work because I reminded him of his wife, you know, that had passed away. Like, no. I was so creeped out with the world. I was like, nope. I decide to just like go to the back room, and he leaves. And he decides to come back later that day. And I told my coworker, I was like, you know what, this and this is going on. Like, can you just please get him out of here? Like, tell him that the manager said, I was the manager of the store, but I was like, just invent something. I was like, tell him that he is not welcome back, that, I don't know, they heard the cameras or whatever. I don't know, just invent something. I told my coworker. So my coworker, when the guy walks back in the store, this was the same day, hours later, that my coworker tells the guy, like, you know what, she's gonna get fired, you are not welcome back here, the cameras heard what you told her, whatever. Like, I don't know what he told him, something along those lines, and he never showed up. But since that day, I don't know if that guy had like mental issues or something, and like, I don't know, like, you never know, you know, like, you're not safe anywhere, people are crazy. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, guys, these were my 2 story times, and believe it or not, I am almost done with the shrimp and the hot Cheetos. This was actually a pound of shrimp, and I literally finished it here on camera. So that was it for today's video. Please let me know if you guys like mukbangs, however the hell you pronounce that. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos, or story times, or if you like it like a 2-in-1. Let me know, and I could probably do them like in my living room, more comfortable, so you guys can see like the actual food, what I'm eating. But yeah, let me know if you like this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're not yet a part of the TSQUAD family, you would like to join, don't forget to subscribe in the link down below. And I think that's it, guys. I think that is it. With that being said, I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. Bye, guys.